Not the best conversationalist. Now this was familiar.
Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
Good quality paper, but I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the rebar killer.
No, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too, see if any old bones fall out. Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar, then?
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the rebar killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood.
The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona?
I wondered if Verona... I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the... I wondered if Verona had remembered... Seattle PD. I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big...
Oh, my notes on the possibility of a golem under the Aurora Bridge. I should really get to that sometime. The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest is kind of a blur, but if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, We had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
These friends of yours, are they the same ones who let a stranger violate the inner sanctum of your purse? Trust me, you are much better off here. And remember, our coffee is free of charge.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive, like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course.
How's life in the tank, Frank?
So good, Fabio.
I'd like a little sip if you don't mind.
Yes, make another hole of bliss, a head hole with a little kiss.
Oh, I needed that. Thank you. See you soon, Boone.
Bye!
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files.
So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer?
Why, Detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got?
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and...
What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootleg. No one ever found the heads. Huh?
Any word on D.B. Cooper?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
Ha! If only they knew. Anything that screams Bean Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. Got anything new on the ghost ferries?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently, it's a prelude to the Second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
I guess he got something right. I should get to it.
Come back when you can. I always need a good sorting.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Thanks. I got things to do.
Good luck.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of.
I went down to the Dutchman.
Just a few more nights and I can get out.
Mr. Guru, could I impose just a moment?
Well now, Fabian, my man, I can see the ghosts in your trail. Don't pay them no mind.
Could I partake, Guru? Just a sip.
I've plenty to share. Is yours for the taking.
Ooh, you sent sparks into my noggin, Guru, old friend. Well, there's detecting to do.
It's a long road to the sleep of the just.
Watch your step. What I'd give for a bed.
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
Not a social call, Silky. You had someone here last night. Dangerous. Keeping tabs on a girl.
Fabian, I'd be disappointed if I didn't have a dangerous person in my bar. Why, I can count 2 right here, right now. Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
I think there may be a hunter out there.
This girl Kindred?
No, but
Then I don't see the problem.
just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
If it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I was wondering, you ever hear of the Rebar Killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the Rebar Killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because last time he was in Seattle, he wiped out several powerful kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell.
Yeah, this turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. Wheeler said you were in a good mood.
Did he?
I guess he was wrong.
Let's just say a horse came in.
I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on a goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your beating Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll step your lips shut.
I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself. Beer was cheap at the hole in the wall, and mortals did appreciate that. I figured it was worth checking there.
Snow is gonna ruin my shoes.
Here, I don't freeze to death. I need to find a better spot.
Beer was cheap.
Should have never left out.
Beer was cheap at the hole in the wall, and mortals did appreciate that.
Just having a cold one, maybe. Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. Man, that was a mess.
Big party, huh? Anyone seem out of place? Worry you at all?
There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. Boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful. Spaces to brood. I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side. Good view of where Verona was sitting from here. So, tell me, Pockets, you see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, Detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Ah, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of
steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. But which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Weston reconstruction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
Someone had a good night. Unless they were playing hearts. Blip, bloop, bleep, bloop, plop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears. The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably is old. I headed down to the old Western Corps headquarters, a site plagued by construction woes and unsavory types. I headed down.
Jesus, it's cold tonight.
Can I trouble you just a moment, Carla?
Are you hurting, Detective? You need my help?
I am thirsty. That I won't deny.
I am always here for you.
Now that has pepped me right up. Thanks, Carla. I have cases to solve, people to save.
I'm always here for those in need, Detective.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
Food, drink, whatever you can spare, please.
There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about. Nope, had nothing to say. I figured I needed my strength for other things. I thought I was on the right lines already.
Here.
Wasn't gonna speak to me. I didn't think that would help. I didn't see the need. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. I headed down to... Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on. The place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul. A ghoul who didn't have access to a shower. So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up. People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but, let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. Any text messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Once you have fumbled your way through the menus, there is one smez that has failed to send. It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred. Any pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
Significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down. How about emails? Anything in the email box?
You're not very confident on accessing my email box, are you, detective? It is the picture most like an envelope, just to the left of the little snake.
Just tell me, please. I'm not made of fingers.
When you finally get there, one message in all capital letters for a special purchase to improve the life of a male. That is all.
Ooh, a natty coat? Maybe a new hat?
Something like that.
Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Haha, leaving that aside, detectives, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David? She must not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
What's up?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh, dead. Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy.
Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home. Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so I figured I'd...
Hey there, Carla.
Detective, your hurt is so deep.
If I might...
There,
I needed that. This city needs your caring, Carla.
Come to me if you're hurt. I'll make it.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
Jesus, it's cold and...
The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement. Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment, neither were her gestures nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it. I better be going. I need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
The spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show. Verona remembered the Macon bar, and I was sure they would remember her. In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked. The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s.
Is nigh, yet it is a gentle end that will carry us to...
Just a precious moment, if I might.
The blessedness surrounds us all, my dearest detective.
I hope you're here when I get back. Hope we're all here.
We should ascend together. Do come back to me. Be released from your daily toil. Accept the coming peace.
Doesn't anyone sleep around here?
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
Verona remembered the Macon bar, and I was...
So she never even made it through the door?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
Huh.
Benny? I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb, and not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
What do you want?
What now? Ah, Fabian. Well?
We never really get the chance to talk.
You're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right away.
He's out. What do you need?
Benny said to speak directly to the prince.
And telling me is just as good as telling him, so speak your piece or get out of my office.
The Rebar Killer is back in town.
The Rebar Killer. Nice name. And will the prince know who that is?
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Rebar Killer, pair of St. James's swords. Keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Joyce. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. I'll come back later.
I'm sure you will. What is wrong with you?
I went down to the Dutchman for
Miracle if I don't.
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, Detective? You got something for me, right?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul, and said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you?
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Bracing for... I had a question to ask Nico about it directly was less likely to get results.
I mourn the old clackety-clack. Computers are all very well. But since they were invented, there's been a lot more profanity in the world. This little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of suckers in my time. I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those cold, dead eyes stared right into you. Soulful.
I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down the criminal mastermind.
They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it. You could go through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order.
And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark.
Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses, junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes. That one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Huh. Now, what is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
Hope the Christmas trade picks up.
Have a good night, my friend.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out. I wondered if...
You found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways. Oh, you certainly made an impression at the Macomb bar.
Oh my God, we got in? I'm sure it was amazing.
You could say that. You threw up on the bouncer. You're blacklisted.
Damn it.
Well, they remember you at the Glacier Hotel.
I think they watered down their drinks.
Well, that may be, but like I said, they remember you. And because they remember you, they won't be letting you back in. I'd avoid the place for a while, maybe change your makeup, your name, or move to a new city. Gossip is a terrible thing. You made it to the hole in the wall.
We did? Oh, guess we did.
Playing pool. They tell me a shady character was observing you from the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. Real sour face, that one. I told him where to stick it.
I imagine that you did. The Dutchman didn't strike me as your kind of place, but I was wrong. You were definitely imbibing there, loudly and copiously.
Wow, we made it to the Dutchman? I must have been out of it. We never go there. Way too sketchy for me and the girls. All that leather and denim, you know?
Much to my shame, I do know. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop, sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
Does the name Ravenna mean anything to you?
What? No, it doesn't. Not anymore. And I'll thank you to keep your suspicions to yourself.
It's my job to have suspicions, and you asked for my help.
It doesn't matter. Just keep your nose out of it. I don't need your help. Not anymore.
Something told me she wasn't going to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant I'd hit dead end on the case.
got nothing to say.
This wasn't good. I'd got...
Forget.
Any news, Detective?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. Well, they remember...
I think...
Well, that... I'd avoid them. The duck?
Wow, we never...
Much to my... You made it?
We did?
Playing pool.
Oh.
I am... Oh. You...
Damn it.
I found that...
Oh. That's not mine.
I'm trying to catch a killer here. Bear it in mind and throw me a bone.
So do you think the threat is real?
I have no doubt. This killer is real and could strike at any moment. Granted, it's a mite less likely here in PDHQ, though it is still a possibility. But hey, we won't charge you rent.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you. The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that. This'll get complicated. A visit to the atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. But as for your situation, I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona, as so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the atrium before it's too late. As soon as I heard Verona's sister worked at the atrium, I knew I was in for trouble. I need to get in here? Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Tell Miss Moore it's me.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a double shot. Please let me...
No way.
Not the best conversation. I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
You know what? It was a great session today. I hit a personal best and just real amped up, you know? Dopamine, woo!
That's, good to hear, sir, but... small things, sir. I've just realized that you definitely are not on our list. Apologies.
Oh, that's a shame.
Lovely to...
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir, but it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
And I appreciate you too. You are just a fantastic security operative. Thank you.
You're... Well, I have to apologize, sir. I have confused you. Lovely to...
Same old.
So I hear... I'd like you to...
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh, I intend to.
Goddamn snow.
Got a moment for an old flapfoot?
Detective, well, my stars were right. It's been too long.
Just a drop or two. It's been a long night.
A moment with a kindred soul is worth an hour with another.
Marigold, you are a perfect hostess. Let us part then, you and I. I got places to be.
Don't be a stranger, darling.
Welcome back, sir.
Uh-oh. The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near the residence.
fascinating to see you here, particularly as this is a private event, and I know you weren't on the list.
This is police business, ma'am. I just have a question.
Police business? My. I do hope you read me my rights.
I just want to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her, and not you.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
There is a killer on the loose, Miss Moore. I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin, I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
I guess I could introduce you. You know, so long as I know Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well. She should be upstairs in the VIP area doing her job. Do not upset my guests.
Oh, I never aim to be an upset, Miss Moore.
No, you never do.
Broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent, and I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear. Ravenna? Maybe. I should get on the trail. And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure. Though it would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now. You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, Detective. Just like the others. A death for a kindred. But I wasn't kindred.
Now, that's something. This is a message to my kind, not yours. Killed right here on the spot, I think.
It does look like it, from my blood and my body temperature. Such a shame. Used to think I was hot, but now... cooling rapidly.
Any other marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out. So who were you really, Ravenna? Other than Verona's twin? And why did anyone want to kill you?
Look at me, Detective. I'm mortal, sure. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet? Me and Pandora, mortals who are tied to vampires. A message from a hunter.
Maybe so. But why isn't he targeting the kindred direct? And how is he here now, 100 years after his first kills?
I don't know. But you'll catch him for me, won't you?
Well, I'll try, although it won't improve your day.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
Please do, Detective. My sister will be happy, at least. Detective, are you quite well?
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
Sure, but, what was that about your sister?
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
You wanted to talk to me.
Oh, dear Detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, do circulate first. Business can wait. After all, this is a celebration. I will see you both later. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
A joint enterprise which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Indeed.
What are we celebrating again?
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at our court. It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is considered traditional.
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with the times.
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
Well, I'm an adept juggler. Whether balls or important clues or, facts.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why.
Might I ask how you became prince? Or should I say one of two princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our dear sire all those years ago left us leaderless. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
Sounds like it might have involved knives and ultimatums, am I right?
I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
Oh, direct. Definitely direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I'd like to think my influence is in others. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen this city successful through 30 years and more.
So you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, Detective, not sisters in mortal terms. Has your sire told you nothing?
Gideon is not the most direct of teachers. He likes me to pursue my own inquiries.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian, as is your sire. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fumbling tongue.
Of course.
I wish a good evening to you, Detective. If, of course, you survive it.
Mistress Graham had told me to circulate, so I guessed I should circulate.
Evening. You're Isaac, right? Pleasant night.
Oh, am I in your place? My apologies, please. Pardon me.
No, not at all. It was you I wanted to talk to.
Why?
I don't think we've ever met, though I've heard of you.
I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian Bloodlines sired by Gideon Hall. A dog who will never let go of a bone. They call you only Fabian, but your full name is...
Whoa there! Let a man keep a little of his mystique, won't you?
Very well. You are Fabian, and I am Isaac.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm surprised to see you here. I heard you don't get out much.
Yes.
You don't strike me as the type of fella who lives it up at the weekend. You enjoy these parties?
No.
It seems both our princes are in a fine mood tonight.
Yes, they are in good spirits. Some believe it impossible for two kindred to rule one domain. Indeed, I have found precious few instances of it being attempted before. It is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full power, but our princes seem to be the exception. They have not had a serious disagreement since March 2nd. It was a dinner party. Lou suggested I be forced to sire the beautiful wife of a politician who didn't laugh at her joke. Rosalind thought it crass.
So what do you think of our princes? Just between you and me.
They benefit each other in ways outsiders can't always see. Without both of them, Seattle would be in turmoil. Some find Rosalind cold and distant, but I think she is misunderstood. Not everyone enjoys being the center of attention.
Might I ask what brings you here?
The princes asked me to come, so I came. I am their secret keeper. I observe, I learn, I research, I remember. They find it useful to have me on hand. Kindred of my clan are not well suited to such events, but I will step into the light when requested.
I get it. No one wants to outshine the hosts.
Indeed.
I gotta say, I do find the Nosferatu an interesting riddle. Would you be open to a sit-down some other time so I can pick your brains? I'd like to learn more about your folk, about your role in the Camarilla. I hope that ain't too forward.
Is it forward? I do not know. But I would enjoy sharing knowledge, so long as it is reciprocated.
I'll be right back.
Thank you for speaking to me.
Sheriff, good to see you. Enjoying the party?
Yeah, having a whale of a time. You just missed me doing the Charleston. Listen up. Court soirees ain't about cake and cookies. Everyone has a role to play, a foothold to gain or a score to settle. But you and me, it's our job to stop trouble before it happens. No one's above that, no matter who they are. Got it? So, do a few rounds, bump gums, get to know them all a little better. Forewarned is forearmed. You never know who you'll face tomorrow.
Who are these people? What are their lines? Who should I suck up to? Who should I avoid? What makes them all tick?
Hey, bloodsuckers are bloodsuckers. But we all share a secret, so we stick together. Lou calls it a family. The sisters and all their messed up cousins. And it's a family business. The court runs on money as much as blood. Mortals will pay a pretty penny for any vice, and more if it's outlawed. Fletcher runs the booze. Under Lou's wing, he's got free reign. Your old man Gideon handles the gambling. And Lou herself's been the Madam of Seattle for decades. Rosalind's the schemer. She's got Isaac, who has an ear in every alleyway. And she took in the Tremere girl to keep one foot in the arcane and one in the latest science. And you just make sure it all goes off without mortals catching on. Both the princes thought Gideon had it right, getting someone in the PD.
Anything I should know?
Yeah, I got something. The cigarette girl killer. I knew the whole Cross and Rebar thing was familiar. Now don't go spreading this around, we don't want to start a panic. But doesn't this sound to you like the work of Santiago?
Who?
Ah, come on, Fabian. He hit the mortal front pages down in Frisco. Serial killer? Or hunter, depending on where you stand? Ask Isaac, the Nosferatu. He'll fill you in.
So, another year, huh?
What do I care? What am I gonna do, huh? Find a pretty dame to kiss at midnight? Make a resolution to drink less and go to church? Counting off the years when you're immortal. What's the point? It's just a number.
I'll be back.
Tread carefully.
What can I do for you?
I have another question. Hector pointed me in your direction. What can you tell me about Santiago?
The hunter. Something of a legend. An enterprising mortal who has sent many kindred to their final deaths. New Orleans was one of his hunting grounds not 10 years ago, as was San Francisco in the previous decade. Little is known about the man or woman, save that their killings all feature the cross of St. James, a signature of sorts, hence the name. It is believed that he is a member of the Society of Leopold, one of the deadliest and most ancient factions of hunters of the supernatural. If he is indeed such a zealot, he believes himself to be a literal soldier of Christ.
Jesus.
Yes, that one.
Excuse me, won't you?
I'll be here.
Good evening to you both.
How are you finding the party, my boy? They haven't kicked you out, which I guess is a good sign. You know Sophia, of course.
We've not actually met. I don't want to intrude.
Oh, please do. Fabian, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined. He has told me so much. I mean, not that we talk behind your back or anything. Well, we do. But it's all good things.
Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. That puzzle you sent, an excellent recommendation.
I passed an entire night on it. Absolutely devilish.
Wasn't it just? It was id as a two-letter word that baffled me.
Yes, completely threw off my cipher. If you find any more like that, you must let me know.
What are you working on, Sophia?
I just like to keep my head down. Try and be useful where I can.
Don't be so modest. Oh, you must tell Fabian about the wireless.
The wireless, yes. Imagine, we listened to an orchestra concert.
All the way from New York. Sophia has built a set from parts. Oh, it sounds like scratching in a box to me, but...
The potential to communicate instantly between cities, not shackled to the telegraph.
But then the risk. One mortal with a little equipment in their garage and our secrets are blasting out across the ether.
Well, that's the most alarming thing I've heard in a long time.
Exactly. Completely terrifying.
So how are things, oh sire of mine?
Ah, same old, same old. They saunter in so full of hope and lose it at the table.
You did pick up on that fascinating man the other day. The one with the numbers?
That's right. The numbers man. I could tell he was working an angle. Fidgety fingers, you know? I went over, asked him very politely. Those beans came spilling out. He's some sort of math whiz, brain full of digits, flapping around like butterflies. So we broke a few of his actual digits and threw him out on his rear. You'd have liked him, I'm sure.
Is there anything I should, be aware of?
Actually, now you mention it, yes, a little morsel for you. Our friend Hector. I noticed some tension around the way he's holding his jaw. He's hiding something. A little push, and I could read enough to tell it was about a girl. I've never known him to spend time on romance. Interesting, don't you think?
Are all Camarilla princes like ours?
Terrifying, gorgeous, power-hungry tyrants, you mean? For the most part, yes. We could do a lot worse than our girls, I suppose, but truly, all I hear of princes follows the pattern. You have to remember, my boy, we are all sharks in human clothing.
It is also short-sighted. I'm not criticizing them, of course. I would never. I think our community would be better served if we spent a little more time researching all these emerging technologies that humans are coming up with, so we can protect ourselves. And a little less time,
Posing in ballrooms? Very true, my dear. Disappointing, but not surprising.
I was joined with Fletcher, and, well, to be frank, he doesn't think much of either of you.
My dear boy, we may all be bloodsuckers, but Fletcher is a leech. He doesn't value you unless he can ride around on your shoulders like the parasite he is.
Gideon's insightful nature makes some kindred uncomfortable.
And Sophia's razor-sharp intellect makes us all feel like dullards.
I think maybe my tendency to put both feet in my mouth is what annoys them.
Oh, I hear you. I'm always giving myself a swift kick in the teeth. Good speaking to both of you.
Chin up, my boy. Don't let the hi-hats get away with anything.
We'll be here.
While I did enjoy a party, I wasn't one for drinking in company. No more than with one other tasty guest, at any rate.
Well, well, if it isn't our very own investigator. I suppose they'd call you a dick, but you're hardly private. Am I right?
The king of swank himself. How's the upper crust?
Oh, now, let's not talk of kings among princes. I hope you haven't eaten. There'll be some rather keen party favors along shortly. Excellent vintage.
I hear it's mighty uncommon to have co-princes like this. Having never lived elsewhere, I wouldn't know.
Almost unheard of. Power sharing is an art, but they seem as thick as thieves, and they do manage it. Some speculate a blood bond, but I don't give credence to idle gossip.
A blood bond? I don't think I know that.
Oh, ask the little book girl about it. Her clan are the ones for that kind of malarkey.
This is quite the shindig. Very intimate.
Our royals wanted to keep the guest list exclusive. The deserving and the delicious, as it were. Of course, sometimes we have to make exceptions. Soothsayers, sorcerers, and sleuths. They're useful, to be sure, but they lower the tone. Don't you agree? Oh, do forgive me. I completely forgot who I was talking to for a moment there. What must you think of me?
The sisters, the princes. They make quite the impression.
Oh, don't they just? Power, old sport, is a heady pheromone. It makes the delightful delectable and the harlot wholesome. It's a good look for the city. You can't buy charisma, nor even rent it for a night.
How's business? I hear the chink of coins and the clink of bottles.
You know, prohibition's been a boon, an absolute boon. Mortals crave nothing more than forbidden fruit. Rosalind and Lou take their cut, of course, but the coffers are swelling. It's hardly a chore to pay that tax. We have a few rivals to put down. Easily dealt with. People know we have capable hands at the wheel.
Capable hands? There's a history, then.
You must know it, detective. You lived here before you died, after all. The fire, the city's death and rebirth. I admire someone who has the guts to take direct action, don't you? I'm sure Hector will fill you in. Every lawman should know their city. Just so long as you overlook any whiskey barrels you find in dark places.
I'll leave you to it.
Have a drink, detective. Let your hair down.
I couldn't keep Lou waiting all night. Time to head up to face her.
I have another thing.
If you got a question, spit it out.
Fletcher spoke about the Great Fire. Said it was more than a pot of glue on a stove. So what happened?
Before your time and mine. But the way I hear it, the old prince got caught up in some antediluvian cult. Wanted to break our chains, raise up the modern vampire, treat the mortals as cattle, drive a truck through the traditions. Lou and Rosalind, they understood that if you keep your stock sweet, you'll get more milk out of them, right? Burned out the cult wholesale. Their sire along with it. That's how I read it at any rate. I would not raise it with the sisters.
You're worried about someone. A girl. Can I ask what's up?
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm working the Masquerade beat for you. Let me help.
All right, just don't lay that spooky mouth shit on me. Look, if it becomes a thing, maybe you'll hear about it. But for now, I've nothing to tell you.
You've given me a lot to think about.
Eyes open, head down, all right?
Mistress Liu, you had something you wanted to discuss.
Ah, yes. The future, Detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you to look into something for us.
What do you want me to look into, Mistress Liu? Just give me the facts.
You're aware of our recent troubles in the liquor market? Has Fletcher said anything to you?
He mentioned something in passing about rivals.
We are about to expand, but are suffering from a small roadblock, Detective. A roadblock I'd put at your door.
Mine?
Your territory, at least. Our Vancouver run has been interrupted, perhaps even redirected, and the rumor says it's someone in law enforcement.
Any names, faces? Any idea who?
Not as of yet. I do have a location and have managed to acquire some photographs. I will have my man Campbell deliver it to your office.
That does sound like a solid start to a case. I won't deny it. Well, this is quite the shindig.
Obviously, it's one of mine. But yoo-hoo, focus, Detective, please. You miss so much if you don't pay proper attention. Now, if we can just...
No! My sister!
One from the top, both literal and figurative. Our killer was out for the kindred of Seattle, and I had a feeling he was just getting started. Well, rise and shine, Sheriff. About time you clocked in. See what the Prince has lined up for us tonight.
You have nothing to say about your memories?
Well, that was a lineup of faces from 100 years back. Something's pulling them out of my past. Do I trust my own mind? I would not vouch for it. I do think those things happen, but why we're both seeing them and what bearing they have on our case, that is a puzzle I can't answer right now. I guess we should head out.
About time. Surprise!
In my time, Nosferatu did not like to be seen.
Most hives are all shy and retiring, but I figure I bring joy to the world. It's Christmas. Everyone's too wrapped up to even look around. A modern tragedy, am I right? All the lonely people. Mind you, it makes for easy pickings when you're feeling the need.
It is refreshing to find one of your clan outside the shadows.
Stepping out's my thing. I might be undead, but I know what I am. What we both are, right? We're fabulous. We're gonna live forever, and the normies are terrified of us. You're a bloodsucker, my friend. It doesn't get any more queer than that.
Queer?
Embrace it. Love it. Masquerade permitting, of course. Terms and conditions definitely apply.
Have you news to share? Something brought you here.
Yeah. Heard of Isabella Moore?
We met.
Well, of course you did. You Toreadors gotta stick together, right? I'm just glad you don't seem to share her, vision. Art must be excess. Art must provoke. Art must live perilously close to railing the masquerade into orgasmic oblivion. Anyway, she has a nightclub, Atrium. There's blood on the snow outside, and the doors are locked. The cop bands are all stirred up. I'm kind of tied up with a thing. Do me a sheriffy favor, throw on your glad rags, slip into the party, see what's what.
Tell me about her. What am I likely to face?
Honest opinion? I fucking love art, you know? Real art, raw art. She's really good, but she's biting too deep. Thralls, blood dolls, pick your poison. She's made it big among the kind. Magazine cover big. Heck, internet big, they tell me. The bigger she is, the closer she grinds herself along the edge of the masquerade, the more she gets off on it.
I will visit this atrium.
A cut to the chase kind of sheriff. That's handy. Take it from a self-serving rat like me. You're doing okay so far. Rion loves you, baby. But don't get any ideas. She might be new to this prince thing, but the kid's swinging the hammer right now. Don't piss her off.
There's just something so intimate about this time of night. Don't you agree? Dear listeners, you're listening to The Better Moment.
Does it strike you as funny, dreaming about Miss Moore's club only to be sent there? It all connects in the end. Chain link to chain link.
Hello again, dear. I trust you wiped your feet.
You have something for me to do?
I realize this is a horrible cliché, but if you're passing St. Stephen's, there should be a package amongst the graves near the ivy-covered tree. Could you bring it? It has a rather short shelf life.
I will see it done. I am not yet fully restored. Shall we try again?
Yes, indeed. Let us talk through the theory. There was no copious vomiting last time. Pity. I should have liked a sample. Well, bottoms up, I suppose. I wonder how the flavor of the tea was impacted.
Enjoy your night.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this. Are you lost, gorgeous? You look like you're dressed up. Don't need nothing from you. Miracle, I don't freeze.
I guess that's Mrs. T's parcel. Only a little damp. We should get it back to her.
Miracle, I don't freeze to death.
You're becoming quite the regular here, aren't you?
Your package, Mrs. Thorne. Only lightly soiled by grave dirt.
Strange what powers mortals associate with stone and bones, isn't it? Yet because they do, there is power there. Have a cup on the house to pep you up.
You have something for me to do?
Not tonight, but I will certainly need your help later on.
Be well, Mrs. Thorne.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
There is more.
I'm ready. Here, I have again prepared my blood for you. Do you feel your blood is aroused, friend?
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I do have something. This glove belonged to Edward. Edward wore this glove to reduce clear bruising from the knuckles and scratches from his nails. His girlfriend is clumsy around furniture.
I will deal with this. I will come back.
Do me a favor and check that, will you?
Why do I always have to check?
If only there was a county here.
Wonder if being fit means you don't get cold no more.
Nothing. Just another creepy night. Oh, close it down, hole in the wall. Gimme fucks. Tonight.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
That should see Nico satisfied. Let's drop in on him.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
How is your night going? I hear you visited Edward. That is justice. Here, I have found another rarity you might need. Take it if you wish.
Take care, Nico.
It is good to see you again.
Be well.
Damn, that's a sweet piece of ass.
What can I do for you, Sheriff?
You handle yourself well.
Believe me, Elder, you could not handle me. Though it might be interesting to see you try.
I am not yet fully restored.
All right. Ugh, I thought this would be easier the second time. Still feels weird bottling up my blood into a little snack-sized vial. Yeah, feel the shadow spreading back through your veins, right?
Is there trouble I can deal with?
Looks like it. Arjun's one of the Thin Bloods that came in from Tacoma. He's been spotted in the parking garage opposite the PD. We should clear it out. They're getting too close.
I will deal with it. I will speak to you again.
Right. It's hard to be.
Jesus H. Christ on a cross! That's incredible.
Wish they hadn't shut down Hole in the Wall.
Holy! You son of... Damn it! Over here!
There's one up here!
Hey, help me kill this fuck!
I've dealt with artist troublemaker. Nice work.
And our take you out! Eat lead! Mystery!
Peekaboo, asshole!
ground for a fancy dame. Here's our boys in blue. Tread carefully.
Evening, friend. Afraid there's no fun to be found here. Back of the line, maybe it'll open up later.
Officer McMillan. 3 kids, wife has a bad leg.
Officer McMillan, good to see you again. How is your dear wife?
Hey there. She's good, thank you. But if you know Abigail, you know she'd tell you to run along home. Strong drink is a mocker.
Yep, that's Abigail.
Place is blocked up tight and no one's answering. Sorry to spoil your night, friend, but I'd find your party elsewhere.
So much for sweet talking. It's a big building. There'll be another way inside.
Drinks later, and here I am, stranded. Stay away!
blood on the snow, if I had to guess, that came from Atrium. Intentional, a message, a cry for help, or just a messy eater? Maybe you could scramble up, look for a window.
The masterpiece is almost ready. Its beauty will consume me. Hey, focus! We have a job to do.
A masterpiece, huh? That smells of Isabella.
Fear nothing. I am pure.
Everyone will kneel before us.
I will ascend and be forever young.
I will be rewarded.
Soon, none of this will matter.
I fear nothing. I am pure. Oh, I cannot wait for his return.
Take this! You are done! Eat me! You will fail! Intruder! We... The enemy
Now that's handy. They've made us a way up.
Did you notice they wore your symbol? Benny, now these people? Curious. So much blood, but not all fresh by the tang.
Ready to go into the club soon?
Wouldn't miss it. I drained so many bodies for this.
Those are no dolls. So where did all this blood come from?
Yeah.
Interchange. This is my prayer. This new world, this gift, this giving, this heart is mine. And I give this heart to you, my people. So jump, Teshin, jump. And emerge as gold.
Pleasure watching your work.
To you, my docile lambs. My unflinching acolytes, my sacrificial virgins, rocking cradles. To you who are the source, to you who lie spent, the water of life flowed onwards to the fountain. Such fragile ephemera, icicles on the tongue, a sacrament of the flesh to rise us upwards. We give of you because it is required. Sacrifice, a dedication. I am beauty, and I will be heard. My art is my song, a music to last through the ages. I have seen less than the thickening of a world congealed. I have wallowed in the meat joy and seen the dawn we can walk through when our works are revealed. But the drops that fall from the overcast are scarlet, and each thrums with the stilled heart. No more bindings, no more to the crime of silence, no more to the hiding and the craven bow. We who sit on thrones made of gold and wonder and be incandescent. And you will become art, become the dance and the interchange. This is my prayer. This new world, this gift, this giving, this heart is mine. Hey, I give this heart to you.
Go see what that was.
People.
As you wish.
So jump, Teshin, jump. And emerge as poetry of the blood.
Nicely done.
My docile lambs, my unflinching acolytes, my sacrificial virgins, my weak rocking cradles. To you who are the source, to you who lie spent, the water of life flowed on to the fountain. Such fragile ephemera, icicles on the tongue, a sacrament of the flesh to rise us upwards. We give of you because it is required. A dedication. I am beauty, and I am my art is my song. Of the flesh to rise us upwards. We give of you because it is required. Great art requires sacrifice, a dedication. I am beauty, and I will be heard. My art is my song, a music to last through the ages. I have seen Lascaux in the thickening of a world congealed. I have wallowed in the meat joy and seen the dawn we can walk through when our works are revealed. The drops that fall from the overcast are scarlet, and each thrums with the stilled heart. No more violence, no more.
Weak.
No more to the hiding and the craven bow.
This gift, this giving.
give this heart to you, my people. So jump, Teshin, jump, and emerge as poetry. To you, my docile lambs, my unflinching acolytes, my sacrificial virgins, my weak rocking cradles. To you who are the source, to you who lie spent, the water of life flowed onwards to the fountain. Such fragile ephemera, icicles on the tongue, a sacrament of the flesh to rise us upwards. Made of gold and wonder and be incandescent. And you will become art, become dance and interchange. This is my prayer. This new world, this gift, this heart. To rise us upwards. We give of you what's required. Great art requires sacrifice, a dedication. I am beauty, and I will be heard. My art is my song, a music to last through the ages. I have seen Lascaux. I have wallowed in the meek joy and seen the dawn we can walk through when our works are revealed. The drops of love.
Now, this is more like Isabella.
This is my prayer. This new world, this gift, this giving, this heart is mine. And I give this heart to you, my people. So jump, Teshin, jump, and emerge as poetry of the blood. To you, my docile lambs, my unflinching acolytes, my sacrificial virgins, my weak rocking cradles. To you who are the source, to you who lie spent, the water of life flowed on.
Drained to the dregs. I've seen this getup before. This is one of Isabella's blood dolls. Willing victim.
Rise us upwards.
This is slaughter. If nothing else, this threatens the Masquerade. Just think of the paperwork.
Quiet sacrifice. A dedication.
No easy way in unless you have the knack. If any of her security were around, I'd say knuckle an answer out of them.
To last through the ages. I have seen Lascaux in the thickening of a world congealed. I have wallowed in the meat joy and seen the dawn we can walk through when our works are revealed. But the drops that fall from the overcast are scarlet, and each thrums with the stilled heart.
Isabella, you must restrain yourself. We have been granted this sword, and we must use it carefully. Recapture. Do not destroy. Hold to our purpose. Be patient.
We will sit on thrones made of gold and wonder and be incandescent. And you will become art. Become the dance and the interchange. This is my prayer. This new world, this gift, this giving, this heart is mine. And I give this heart to you, my people. So jump, Teshin, jump, and emerge as poetry of the blood. To you, my docile lambs, my unconfessed. Acolytes, my sacrificial virgins. My weak, rocking cradles. To you who are the source, you who lie spent. The one. Of life flowed onwards to the fountain. Such fragile ephemera, icicles on the tongue, a sacrament of the flesh to rise us upwards.
his sacrifice. A dedication. I am beauty, and I will be heard. My art is my song, a music to last through the ages.
Oh, mother. Whose art's an atrium? Well, hey there. Hope you're not looking for a bite to eat. Pretty as you are, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to find another vein tonight. I'm a little short.
A little short? She's nearly empty.
Tell me who you are.
Darling, I'm her favorite. She kisses me with her teeth, 'cause I'm the most delicious thing.
Wait. Don't we know her?
I'm Victorine. I'm Lizzie Siddle. I'm Ophelia, floating in the river of blood. I am her muse.
You are her food.
Well, I guess you could just call me Verona. But you'll see. Oh, she'll paint me eternally beautiful. Her art, it'll save me. Wash my sins away.
Oh my. It is her. Poor kid.
I understand. What is an artist without her inspiration?
I knew you'd see. You got an eye for the divine. My sacrifice is gonna be the greatest thing I ever did. She paints salvation, and our screams are our prayers. She'll take us to heaven, and her work will open the door for us all.
That's our clue. It's her work. The entrance is something to do with her work.
She gonna pin me up against the wall like the masterpiece I am. I can't wait.
You're the art appreciator. Got any notion?
I have wallowed in the meat.
Well, Verona went down the same route as her sister. Guess it's one way to grieve.
The drops that fall from the overcast are scarlet, and each thrums with the stilled heart. No more bindings, no more to the crime of silence, no more to the hiding and the craven bone. Will sit on thrones made of gold and wonder and be incandescent. And you will become art, become the dance and the interchange. This is my prayer. This new world, this gift, this giving, this heart is mine. And I give this heart to you.
That first painting, it had your symbol. That got anything to do with it?
And emerge as poetry of the blood. To you, my docile lambs, my unflinching acolytes, my sacrificial virgins, my weak, rocking cradles. To you who are the source, to you who lie spent, the water of life flowed onwards to the fountain. Such fragile ephemera, icicles on the tongue, a sacrament of the flesh to rise us upwards. We give of you because it is required. Great art requires sacrifice, a dedication. I am beauty, and I will be heard. My art is my song, a music to last through the ages.
Ooh, feel that breeze?
Did that door just close behind us? Well, when God closes a door,
What?
the cat complains, usually. What's wrong?
I feel...
Fire? Fire! You alright?
She has done something to me.
She knew you were coming. She practically brought us here. To sap your power. I have never heard of this. What in tarnation?
and each thrums with
It's a goddamn cult. Jonestown. Tools, toys to be used and discarded at her pleasure. We gotta stop this. We need to end this.
is such a collaboration. How wonderfully destructive of you. But all art is violence without the right canvas. Is our work not sublime?
Slaughter is hardly art, Isabella.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, dearest. Art is all about killing. The delicate brutality to pursue one special idea. I thought you might understand. Being of the same sublime blood.
She does like the sound of her own voice.
You know this, Mark. You used it to weaken me. Tell me what it is.
A child's doodle. Unimaginative and inelegant. The work of lesser hands. Think of it as a harness, designed to constrain and control. I won't deny that leashing you is pleasant.
The drained mortals, the bloody gutters. Why are you doing this?
I serve the fountain that will slick the streets of the mundane. From its waters shall spring an end. From the end, a beginning.
The end of what?
Why, the masquerade! Ushering forth the bold new dawn of shamelessness.
You invited me here to witness this? Why make me your audience?
Don't think so little of yourself, Nomad. You are a participant, a misplaced fragment of the greater art.
What are you talking about?
Don't you fret. You will be put in your proper place.
Stop playing futile games.
We've put off our love match long enough.
I will have straight answers from you.
And what can you give me for them? I've told you before, Fire. Art always takes.
This is more than you alone. Who is behind this?
It's in her eyes. She's dying to tell you.
All artists desire to be seen, to be understood. That is what their work is. A muse guides you, and you wanted. Tell me.
Very good. You continue to impress. My answer should be no surprise. You've spent centuries running. A frightened rabbit before the sword of Cain.
Sabbat. Monsters. A death cult.
So simplistic.
I will destroy you, Isabella. And when I find your pack, I will destroy them as well. No mercy.
I should hope not. Now run, rabbit. Run, rabbit. Run, run, run!
rid of it.
Little flame. Love me.
Fire, this is her power. Don't listen!
Love me.
Shut up!
Well, that's one way to do it.
Ah, Fire. Everything under wraps? How's Isabella holding up?
I did not share her artistic viewpoint. She was puppeting her crowd, draining them, her lake of blood to bathe in. She had no intent to preserve the masquerade, quite the opposite, in fact. So, I took her head.
Well, shit. She always was one match away from an exploding cigar.
There's gonna be fallout. Tolly, the PD.
On it. Gonna be tricky without our backroom buddy, but I'll get it done.
But Tolly's right. She was a problem. It's past time we trim the fat. Call it restructuring. Either way, it makes things easier. Well done, Sheriff. I'll make sure you're compensated.
I am not finished with my report. Isabella did not work alone. She spoke of a pack. A pack that would bring the city to ruin in the name of Cain.
Who's afraid of the big bad Sabat? Come on, Nomad. Really?
She used the name herself.
Cutie, you'd look great in a tinfoil hat, but I smell either batshit or bullshit.
Tolly! I apologize for him, Fire. Please, continue.
That is not all. My mark. She knew it. She used it somehow to weaken me.
Listen, Demolition Derby, that's not the sort of thing you should throw around, capiche? A sheriff with a kill switch is not a useful sheriff.
Tolly!
Look, Prince, with all genuine respect, you had 100 problems. Now you have 99, because thanks to the Nomad over here, a Tory ain't one. But Sabat's in the Belfry? Let's not invent ourselves a whole new to-do list.
I hear you, but we stay in business by dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Fire, look into this. I'll let Sophia know. Tolly, just try to be helpful. This meeting's adjourned.
Well, if it isn't my favorite neck snapper. Note, I am not wearing a protective collar, but that's only because I saved that for my intimate friends.
You need something.
Actually, no. This is me giving you a gift horse straight in the mouth. So listen up. Court's got secrets. All sorts of secrets. Territories, favors, contracts, obscure cult bullshit. Years and years of that good stuff. We don't write it down. That would just be plain dumb. Almost as dumb is to stuff it all into the head of a savant bookkeeper. But well, that's what they did.
Who did this? And why?
Oh, Lou and her sainted child Campbell set it up. I'd say they were wasted on hooch, if a vampire could be wasted on hooch. Anyway, before my time. See, there's this hive named of Willem, Quart's secret keeper. For obvious reasons, he knows stuff. I was thinking he might have some hint about your mark, buried away in his megadome.
Where will I find this Willem?
Last I heard, he was in the parking garage. It's where he goes when he's sulking. Advance warning, it's kind of rank. But I guess it's perfect for a Nosferatu who's ashamed to let his freak flag fly.
My thanks.
Hey, gotta be both a taker and a giver in a solid relationship. Am I right, sweetie?
Snow in Seattle. Sheesh.
Change? Anyone?
Something went down at the atrium. Care to share the details?
Isabella overstepped her bounds, and as sheriff, I dealt with it.
Huh. Good. Never talked to her, but I did hear her spout a lot of bullshit.
Who were you before you joined the Camarilla?
Oh, just as jacked, I can promise you that. Call me Sabat or Camarilla, I'll still kick your ass.
So you followed the advantage and adapt, rather than die.
Yeah. You've been around long enough to know how that goes. Maybe we got a thing or two in common after all.
How did you end up being loose security?
I'm tough. I got sharp eyes, and the shadows obey me like loyal dogs. Ryung's smart enough to see how useful my talents are, so she pushed me over here. And I'm smart enough to see how an ally like Lou can earn me some fucking respect.
Tell me about your embrace.
Sure, I guess. For weeks, my life's been falling apart. I lose my cozy desk job, my kitchen floods when I'm out. My landlord serves me notice. It's a goddamn low point, but I'm powering through. Anyways, I'm walking to my car. I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. This chick just spills up out of the shadows like something out of a movie. I'm just not in the mood, you know? I start kicking her ass, she wraps me in shadow, pulls me in and takes a bite. Think I impressed her. Got a solid punch or two in, which for a mortal ain't bad.
Is there trouble I can deal with?
Looks like it. You know the Tacoma bar over by the park? Coffin Joe made an appearance up on the roof there, trying to break into a building. Dealing with him will shut down one of the smaller Anarch factions.
I will deal with it. Have a good night.
Good money this much.
I'm going already. Kid's always a fucking cammy ass licker.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Here! Here!
This is what I need help!
Eat shit! Fucking do this!
did you...
Here! Help me! Here! Here!
They deserve that.
Just keep it together. That ain't right.
A little bird tells me you dealt with that revolting business down at the atrium. Isabella's so-called art always was rather tasteless. Not a floral in sight.
Tell me more about your shop.
It's rather charming, isn't it? A safe haven, a place of research, somewhere to instruct my apprentices. Allegedly, the coffee is good, but I wouldn't know. The mortals do taste rather acrid after drinking it.
Tell me about your role here in Seattle.
I am a magister. I teach, as I always have. There are very few of us here in Seattle. I need to make a good showing for our clan. Ensure our prince understands our usefulness. Make sure no one embarrasses themselves or the clan.
I can see why your role is an important one.
I'm sure, as an elder, you can understand. Younger kindred need wisdom, instruction, and careful guidance. The little shits.
Tell me about your mortal life.
I was something of an occultist. Rather successful, I might add. Of course, back then, it wasn't really the done thing to cast curses and commune with the dead. But then, the whole spiritualism thing became fashionable. And skills like mine went from being whispered about to being performed in theaters. Mortals are so fickle.
You have something for me to do?
Between Muldoon's Auto Repair and Chinatown, you'll find a back door to one of the finest kitchens in Seattle. Would you drop this little gift to Miss Yu? It is rather unstable, so do be fleet of foot.
Very well. I look forward to speaking again soon. Step back! Miss Yu, I have a package for you.
Oh, thank you.
Should have never left LA.
I heard a certain vainglorious poser bit the dust. Pity, pity, what a shame.
Why did you join the Camarilla?
I didn't join anyone. I was embraced here. They were running the show. Membership comes as standard.
You have never considered other options?
I couldn't give a flying fuck on fire about political bullshit. Princes, anarchs, none of it is real.
Have you always lived in Seattle?
Yeah.
I may be stuck here for a while. I would appreciate your opinion on the local art scene.
If you ask me, exhibitions in this city show the most mind-numbingly boring, obvious, run-of-the-mill bullshit. It's all for the tourist buck. You want something different, check out the Gum Wall.
The Gum Wall?
Yeah, it's real guerrilla art. A living, breathing, spit-soaked, collectively created installation. And with kindred senses, man, it's like smelling the breath of thousands of people all at once. It's the coolest thing.
Were you an artist in your mortal life?
Oh yeah. My veins have always run with more paint than blood. Even then, I lean more into vulture than culture. Most other Toreador don't get it, but who cares what the vapid bitches like Isabella think?
Do you visualize us together?
I can see it working, form-wise, I mean, shape to shape. That's not saying I actually like you or find you hot. I still need to figure that out.
I wish you the best.
I heard what happened at Atrium. I respect your actions, and I cannot say I'm surprised. She led so many astray.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I do have something. Caro is an angry man. He regularly pawns this ring and buys it back to propose marriage to each new conquest. His real wife believes he works hard.
I have the scent. How is business?
Busier than I would like, unfortunately. This time of year makes the mortals desperate, especially the poor. They wish to buy gifts for their children and feast on more than the tin ham and ramen their budget can afford. It's sad, but I suppose each Christmas means more to you, if you can only count on seeing 80 of them.
How do you know patience?
I met them, and then we talked a few times.
And?
And now we talk a lot. Because they're just over there?
I would know more about your shop. This is an old trade. It is interesting to see it in modern times.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what comes through here. The Kindred sometimes want me to part with rare artifacts and items they consider magical. Especially that old Tremere Veshtica. But I tell them, you may have nothing unless the mortal fails to repay their loan.
So you honor the bonds of mortals. You have a lot of integrity.
It is important to be honest at all times, even when you're dealing with mortals.
I hope your night is pleasant.
Cold and kind of terrifying.
Stand here for me.
For a cough. What do you mean, negative balance? I'm gonna rip this thing apart!
Spare a dollar?
Come here.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
Damn it!
That's Nico's target dealt with. We should let him know.
I moved to slow to get away.
Is this a trick?
Come in, stay a while. It is good to get out of the snow. Carl's wife is grieving, they tell me. I will send her a letter. It is only fitting that she know the truth.
I look forward to speaking to you again.